Hey there, UltiZeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Freedom Planet 2. In the last episode, we did stuff for a bit. We went to the battle thingy, and we fought, we raced Mr. Captain Crow person, who's secretly a bad guy or something, or presumably a bad guy. We don't know anything about the fish lady that he's working for, but the signs point to fish lady being bad, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to Avian Museum because something got stolen.
There's been an attack on the museum! The culprits stole Pangu!
Pangu contains an extensive database of our history and culture. Much of its knowledge has yet to be deciphered. It must be recovered at all costs.
Okay. Alright. So, first up. Okay. So, the potion does not go away. That's good to know. Also, I've learned that I've misunderstood this whole crystals to petals thing. I now understand, because I misinterpreted the flowers, basically. I thought what this would do is, basically, at some point in the stage, if you need it, you activate with a button press of some kind, and I didn't know what the button was, and then all of the blue gem pickups that you get would turn to health pickups. That's what I thought it did, for some reason. What this actually does is, when you have it on, it's just flat out, you know, there. And it means that every one of those, like, little bulbs on the ground that you break and turn into item pickups, they're all gonna be health instead of currency. That's what it means. I'm still gonna use it, because I want health if I need it, but I was just being stupid about understanding it. This is a new session, and I understand a little bit more about this game now, including, I think I understand why there was, remember how I was like, why is there this cutscene about Lilac going into this area? Why was that necessary? I now understand, I think, why that would have been necessary. Because it's initially, I assume, Carol wanting to do it. Just straight up, flat out. However, the other characters would not have been interested in it until later. Especially when, in the context of everything going on, the later Battle Royale thing needs all 4 characters, after all. You know? So, with that in mind, I think that one random cutscene where it was like, oh, you're back! Oh, I guess we can do this thing, if you wanna do it. I think that comes from, like, needing to get the other characters just flat out involved in that part of the story. Especially because, like, you can play as the other characters, so, like, it, in a way, it's, like, it's just the way they get involved in the story. I'm being long-winded. So, other things. When I just started up now, you can sit on the bench. 10 out of 10 game. When I started this game up just now... Oh, I probably have to destroy these. When I started the game up, I have put the guard function on the triggers. Because that's kind of what I'm used to after games like Smash Brothers, Kirby, etc., etc. And I guess you could have seen it down there in the bottom left if you were paying very close attention. This is also 2 days later. So, importantly, I have seen a couple of patch notes for this game. There were 2 quick updates. I looked at them mostly to see if the game had fixed the button thing for if they fix the button thing for the Switch controller settings. They did not. However, due to the patch notes, I now know that there's apparently a secret ending and bonus stage to this game. I don't know how you get it. I don't know what it's going to entail. I do know it worries me a little bit, but, like, I don't know what it's going to entail. I just know that it exists in some fashion now. So, that's a thing, I guess. Oh, hi. Well, something just smashed. Oh, you know, that is a classic Freedom Planet-y thing. It's like big giant things in the way that like warn you with like beeps and boops and boppos stuff. It's also worth noting, I should probably just say, for the start of this session, I might be slightly sick, I don't know. I'm not feeling great, my throat's kind of iffy. But at the same time, I'm also feeling, like, simultaneously, like, vaguely fine at the same time. It's really weird. So, like, I'm not trying to let it, prevent me from being a gamer. But who knows, we'll see. Oh, I'm suddenly in, like, a weird virtual reality space. Oh, that's just rude. I've entered Mega Man. It's like Astro Man stage. Trippy and weird. It's also reminding me of Spark, in a way, because Spark has kind of done stuff like this a lot. You know what I would have done with this kind of parry? I might have considered doing something about it in a way that parrying will restore health. I feel like that, in my head, like... Oh, hi, I'm in a box. I don't know. Maybe that would make things a little too easy at times, but I feel like it would... It could be a valuable thing, I don't know. It would be interesting to see, at least. Maybe somebody could mod it in. Boss? What's up?
That's the bot that trashed our house!
Oh, hi.
Hold on, I'm tagging in!
Heck no, I got this. Gonna handle this careful style. Calm and collected. It's Robot Smashy Slashy time!
Okay. You could tell that there was going to be, like, an obvious, like, aha, she's not gonna handle it. She's not gonna handle it super, like, super calm and collected. Like, it was kind of setting it up for that, but, like, I was hoping that the actual... I think the jump disc is how I best want to attack this thing. I think what I'm understanding about this thing is that if you hold the button down, that's when it doesn't always attack first. Otherwise it will always be damaging. So I think my problem with not understanding how to use this thing as an attack was that I was holding it down. Ow! Oh. Well, actually, I can do this. And do that. Works for me. I do like that mechanic. So far. We'll see if I continue to like it by the end, but for now I am enjoying this. And that's what I'm trying to value. I'm just trying to enjoy everything as much as I can.
Alright, short stuff. You just got yourself a whole bunch of captured.
Who are you?
You broke my buddy! My friend! How could you? We were just having fun! You don't get out much, do you, short stuff? Do you even know how long it took to fix the microsensor bracket? I installed a high-fidelity amplifier so I could eliminate all the IR interference and use it right from the control pad! And it had a flash mount, and a high-data IR encoder, and a microsensor audio and wide-angle reception, and a bicolor light, too! And I can
Why is their name Ah?
Because usually IR interference is unbearable! What? Yo, scary lady! Consider this mission history.
You
What?
fool! What are you still doing there? The thieves are getting away in their airship!
But you told me to go here in the first place!
Enough! Head to the seaport immediately! Move out!
Dummy, 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 dummy! You fell for it! I've heard about fossil fuels, but this is ridiculous.
What the fuck just happened? What was that writing? I don't approve of how any character acted in that scene. I mean, I guess the point is that the monkey girl is like an idiot who literally only cares about themselves and has no idea of any sort of social awareness whatsoever. I guess that's the gimmick there. So sure, fine, I guess she acted fine. But I also don't understand why, like, the text changed mid cutscene, like the way the speech boxes were working. I don't know, there's boxing grasshoppers now, so that's the thing. That was just very confusing and weird, like... Oh. Okay. I just realized something really bad about this thing. It doesn't have invincibility frames. So it hits you twice. Also, that hit me too, so I guess there's not a safe zone like I was expecting there to be. Alright. I need to get used to... I got hit into this. I need to get more used to using this actual attack. I need to remember I'm not just a close-range brawler thing. And also, I notice it kind of gets stuck within an enemy, so if it hits an enemy, it's pretty much just going to keep killing that enemy. So it is a lot more useful than like I was letting on. I need to get used to using it. Yeah. It is much better. Oh. Screen acting weird around this thing. Okay. Alright. Wait, when did I get a... Uh-oh, okay. When did I get you? The silver orb. Oh, that hurt me. I would have liked to know that was gonna hurt me. I mean... I guess to be fair, the other guy did explode. Ow, that's fire in my face. Do these, like, weird fist hand things, do they ever, like, go back, I wonder? I hope they don't. Boss alert? I just started the stage. Ow. Where'd you go? Oh, you're flying now. Oh, they're gonna be a boss I fight frequently throughout the stage, I assume. Okay. I would like these, please. I'm getting diced by this fan. This does not seem safe. Okay. Ah! Okay. And over this way, we get health. Yes, thank you! See, this is why I have that, like, thing on. A Bravestone! I don't know what that does. Other than potentially reference the new Jumanji movies. And that's a bit of a stretch, all things considered. But what am I if not somebody who is a stretch? Oh, things are going on. I have blue thingy. Ah. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to tell what's actual, like, ground and what isn't. Don't like these guys. Why is it always the bug robots? I feel like we don't need there to be two of those things. But maybe that's just me. Alright, hello. Ow. Where'd you go? I think I'm getting a little more hang of fighting this guy. If the degree to which I'm not getting hit compared to the first time is any indication, at least. Okay. Kaboom. Ah. Well, I found the thing.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. Not bad.
Found me a Pengu. Am I good or am I good? Get away from my buddy! It's mine! Mine! No, it ain't. That robot belongs in a museum. Give it back. Never! I'll smash you! Smash you good!
Throttle back, Tiger. Let's see what you've caught.
Corey?
Carol? Is that you?
I got her, Captain! This buddy thief is going down!
Let her go. She's off the bandit list. Family discount.
Huh?
Stupid, dumb, whatever.
What are you doing here? Are you running sorties for the government now?
Yeah, things didn't really work out with the Red Scarves.
Ah, too bad. Those colors suited you.
Like that matters. What's this really all about, Corey? I know you're not here for me, not after how you ran out on us last time.
Way to peg the fun meter, sis. We've been over this. This line of work is no place for a kitten like you. As for what I'm here for, that minister fellow stole something from Perusa. So, we're here to steal it back.
Pengu, right? Pretty sure that doesn't belong to you guys either, so as a favor between sisters, you should totally let me have it.
No.
Come on!
Nope.
Come on!
No. I can do this all day, sis.
Please, don't make me break out the puns.
Carol!
What? 2 Carols?
So,
Where'd
you
you
must
guys
be the
come
true
from? You
mastermind
just jumped
behind
from
this
the
operation.
roof.
You are under arrest.
Well, ain't this a Charlie Foxtrot of a situation? Sorry, sis. Another time.
Corey!
After her!
A decoy. Clever.
What?
I must reluctantly agree. For a wildcat.
But look! Pengu's back! Yay!
I guess that's something to celebrate. Carol, was that your sister?
Yeah, honestly, I'm totally weirded out right now, so...
Sister or not, this was an attempted robbery of a major historical artifact on Shangtuzian soil. Airspace. Both. The Magister will hear of this.
The ports have been ghosted, milady.
Excellent. And the Pengu drone?
Too much downtown action. We had to jink out of there pronto.
Unfortunate. Remember, Feline, I cannot guarantee the safety of you or your family unless you have properly fulfilled your duties.
Yes, milady.
The drone will be ours, eventually. It is only a matter of time.
I do notice she looks like the drone. She has the same kind of purple dome thing.
Yay! She's
Or
awake!
blue dome thing, I don't know. It's a thing that's alive?
Hey, the museum got trashed, so this place is your new home for now.
Location set as home.
Now turn into a dragon!
Invalid command.
Sorry, kid. Her dragon mode had to go. Didn't want to scare the museum staff in case someone accidentally messed with it.
Bill, lame.
I'm totally okay with that. I'd hate to fight that thing again. Though I kind of miss riding it.
I've informed
Oh,
the
this is
Magister
the
of today's
thing that,
events.
like, was
That
in
woman is
Lilac's
now on the
story. That's
official
why I
terror
don't
watch
know
list
what this
for
is.
all of Shang-Tu.
That's
This is the thing that she
probably
busts
for the
out
best.
right around, like,
For
the
the
glacier
best?
level.
That's my sister we're talking about.
The watch list is designed with the
Okay.
safety of Shang-Tu and its citizens in mind. Your frankly nebulous familial ties don't even come into it.
Whatever.
What is this? Lord Brevin.
3 years years have passed since the invasion that almost destroyed our world of Avalis. Brevin, the intergalactic warlord, had planned to steal the Kingdom Stone, source of energy for all our world's technology. With the help of Lilac, the Water Dragon warrior, and her friends, we drove back our alien attackers. But the scars of war remain. The Kingdom Stone has been shattered, its fragments scattered into the very air around us. Remnants of the alien attack force haunt us still, striking us at our most vulnerable, leaving us in a perpetual state of turmoil. The world of Avalis needs hope, but more than that, it needs heroes.
Okay.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home, but we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper
So
was
dragons
a more
aren't
efficient
native to this
use
world?
of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
Okay. Okay. So Perusa is like another language. Or not language. Area. Alright, I think it's high time I start buying some of these things. Okay. Because now I can actually, like, you know, buy stuff, and that'll be useful. I'm gonna basically do that in the episode, so end the episode, so if you don't really care about that sort of thing, you can just check out now. Mind Control is the cool new kid on the medical block? What? Okay. I can enter this. I didn't know I could enter this. Okay. I guess. Neat. I'm mostly just like glancing around. Should I talk about like all the shit that was going on in this game? In these cutscenes? I don't... Can I gotta say that the person, the panda lady, is... She's not well written. She kind of isn't. Because, like, she's unnecessarily antagonistic under every circumstance, so it doesn't make her feel like an engaging... a good character, I don't know. Where's the person I can, like, buy things from? I don't know, I'll go back to the... I'll exit the area and then do, like, just the quick shopping. But yeah, like... She's just a very frustrating character. She's not endearing in any way, because she's just constantly antagonistic towards the other characters. Oh, I didn't go further enough. That's why I couldn't find, like, everybody, I guess. Mila can buy things. I think extra health is good. And extra damage could also be good. I'll save the other two items for another store. There might not be another store other than... Okay, well, I also need to activate this. We're going up north. Okay. Quick shop. Okay, so the lab is the only thing there. So where's the other stores? I still don't understand what metal damage does. But I guess I'll buy this because it's a thing. And the only other thing I remember is, like, the items that was like, oh, these are gonna actually, like, hinder you severely, the ones here. Yeah, these ones that I certainly do not want to use. So, I think I need to wait for another hub, basically. Although there is the gallery over here. The gallery might be its own new hub. Let's see if it's like a proper hub or just like a bonus thing that you can see. Okay, so... yeah, this seems to mostly just be, like... Carol gets blamed for... her sister. I'm not entirely sure what all the rest of this is about. But I kinda don't care either. This is not like a thing to buy things, this is more like a... it's basically the bonus I was expecting it to be. Okay, well, either way. Moving on. I'm gonna end the episode here. So, next time on Let's Play Freedom Planet 2, hopefully the writing starts to get a bit better, because, like, I'm not very impressed with it so far now. Mostly because, like... once again, the characters are kind of acting, like... they don't feel like they're acting reasonably. Basically. And I still don't fucking understand what Carol's, like... fossil fuels joke was about. Why was she making that a joke about, like, a monkey thing? I don't understand. Like, that joke didn't have any correlation behind it at all. Whatever. See you guys next time for more Freedom Planet 2. That was like a 20-minute segue, like, to comment on that joke again, but it just popped into my head at the very end. It was just like, yes, I need to make sure that I comment again that the joke made no sense.